Do you want results next time you go trout fishing? Get yourself a set of trigger spoons and put a limit on the stringer. They flat out produce. Howdy folks, Kel Kellogg here. Well, this video is just all about checking in. How are you? I'm fine. I know we got a lot of stress out there. We got the virus stress, the COVID-19. We got the stock market plummeting almost daily. We got people, being told to stay at home and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's super stressful. Speaking for myself, I had all that crazy drama going on. Plus, we had a snowstorm up here, and I just got my power back on. My power's been out for 5 days. I've been carrying gasoline, buying gasoline, the whole thing, powering my whole house with a generator. That's always stressful. That generator's humming in the background all the time, and it just ramps up that stress level all the much more. For 2 days, I was stuck in my house. Not in the house per se, but on my property, because up the street I had a power pole laying across the street for 2 days. Below the house, I had a power pole and a tree laying across the street. So me and about a dozen neighbors, we couldn't leave the neighborhood, it was fine, but again, just ramped that stress level up. And to top everything off, when I brought Lucy out, in the dark on Monday morning to go to the bathroom, I'm actually looking at my fence post over here by my deer-proof garden. I thought to myself, man, that fence post looks like it's leaning a little bit, because there was snow on it. It had been snowing. And I thought, that just doesn't look right. So I walked over there with my flashlight, and sure enough, a huge oak tree aside of my house had come down, landed on the deer-proof fence, the wire fence, pulled it all tight, jerked out posts, made a big mess. It missed the power line going into my house, thankfully. It missed the swamp cooler on the side of my house. It could have cleaved that thing right off the side of my house. So, all in all, I got off pretty cheap there. Gina and I, we spent a day with the chainsaw working on cutting up that tree and then repairing the fence as best we could, so Lucy would, be in the yard and the deer would be outside the yard, which was cool. So we got all that done, but that was a butt kicker. But all in all, things are well. And on the fishing side, I'm starting to see some waters are closed, but most waters are open. Most trails are open, all that kind of stuff. So again, I would encourage you guys, I made a video about this last week, I would encourage you guys to get out, get some air, get on the trail, maybe go fishing, maybe go bank fishing, maybe take out your boat. Wes was just out at Folsom Lake. He got skunked, but he can fight it. It was great to be out on the water. So, don't break the law, don't do anything crazy. But if you can get out and fish, you can get out in the country, you can get out on the trail, get out there, get some exercise. You might catch a fish, you might not, but you're going to feel better at the end of the day, because it's going to do nothing but ramp that stress level down. And there's no getting around it. I mean, I'm 53 years old. I've seen wars. I've seen natural disasters. I was in that Loma Prieta earthquake. I've seen the tornadoes and hurricanes and all that stuff on TV. I've never seen anything like this. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy time. I'm sure the United States is up to the challenge. We're going to take care of business. We always do. Sometimes we get off to a late start, but one thing about the United States, we might get off to a slow start, but we finish strong. So I'm very optimistic about the outcome of this. We're just going to have to roll with the punches. And just speaking for myself, I am looking forward to a shower, because I am a stinky, stinky man after doing all that physical labor with no way to take a shower. My water heater is electric, and it is not hooked up to the generator. So anyway, that's the scene here in the foothills. We are very grateful to have the sun out shining. The PG&E guys, kudos to them. I'm a critic of theirs a lot of times, but I gotta say, the guys working on my street, they did a top-notch job. They were busting their butts to get the power back on here, and right up above town, I mean, up by Sugar Pine Reservoir, it is a snowpocalypse. I went up there yesterday, and I'll bet you there's an easy 4 to 5 feet at Sugar Pine. In fact, I was thinking of going fishing there, and I don't see that happening for a little while. So anyway, more snow is supposed to be rolling in next week. We'll see if that develops or not. Those long range forecasts are always a little sketchy. But anyway, I just wanted to reach out to you guys and just tell you, get out, get some air, get some exercise, stay safe, stay sane, focus on the little stuff. The big stuff's going to take care of itself. wash your hands, and do all that other stuff they're telling you to do. This is pretty serious business, but we will get through it. And I wish I had a better fishing report. I don't. I know out in the Delta, I'm not 1,000% it's legal to be out there. I know the striper bite is excellent, and I know the trout bite is fair to good at a lot of different locations, a lot of different lakes. There were a lot of trout plants on the schedule for next week. A combination of the virus and the weather, I don't know if they're going to happen, and I'm not going to call and bug the DFW to get an answer on that. We're just going to have to wait and see. But once again, I'm here, you're there. Get out on the water, get out in the woods, get out on the trails, have some fun, get some air, get that stress level down, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. And if you got all this time in your hands and you're looking for some trout tackle, go on over to the Fish Hunt Shoot Productions store. Check out what we got. Got lead core rods, lots of lures and stuff like that. Fishing is going to be great on the backside. You know that. Fishing pressure's down. The fish think we've all left the earth at a lot of lakes, so when things get back to normal, when things get underway, I think they're going to be pretty easy to catch. That's what I'm thinking. Davis, Elmonor, huge snow up there. Nobody's fishing up there for a while. So when it thaws, when things get back on track, I think we're going to have a banner year. Anyway, nothing else. Our lakes are going to be full. We got all this huge snow and rain. So I'm Kel Kellogg. You have a great day. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. Thanks, guys.